Great care should be taken by Christian youths in the formation of friendships and in the choice of companions. We must take heed lest what you now think to be pure gold turns out to be base metal. See, worldly associations tend to place obstructions in the way of your service to God, and many souls are ruined by unhappy unions, either business or matrimonial, with those who can never elevate or ennoble the mind positively. And young people, you need to listen to this. Examine carefully to see if your married life will be happy or inharmonious and wretched if you continue in that path with that brother or sister. Let the questions be raised. Will this union help me heavenward? Will it increase my love for God? And will it enlarge my sphere of usefulness in this life? Now, if these reflections present no drawback, then in the fear of God you can move forward. But if it brings indeed doubts that this relationship may not be best in the sight of God, then I challenge you to dare to cut it off. You see, most men and women have acted in entering the matrimonial or marriage relations as though the only question for them to settle was whether they love each other. I love him, she loves me, nothing else matters. It's us against the world. But that's not how it should be, friends. You see, we need to realize that a responsibility rests upon everyone who is engaged in marriage relationship, that even love itself is not alone. That's feelings. If your definition of love, feelings itself is not alone, it's not enough to shoulder the responsibilities that comes with marriage. See, you must consider whether your offsprings with that partner will possess physical health, mental and moral strength in your union. Will your children be better off with that person? Very few persons move with high motives, with elevated considerations, which they could not lightly throw off, that society had claims on them. And see, people are afraid to have high standards because we are afraid of what people will talk about us. Maybe we may not get married on time, or people keep on getting disappointed because nobody meets it. But you see, it shouldn't cause us to be afraid in setting the standard of heaven. Because when we stay faithful on the platform of divinity, God brings the person who matches our spirituality, or who we need to grow in Him. Okay? The choice of a life companion should be such as best, to secure mental, physical, and even spiritual well-being for both the intending parents and for the children to come. So it's not just for the two partners, such as will, both parents and children in the nearest future will be a blessing to each other and also a blessing to their fellow men as to God. So you see that it's very essential as you make that choice, or as you come upon the stage in life where you need to decide who to follow. The Bible says, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. What kind of company do you keep? You must be careful, friends. And the next few broadcasts, we're going to be looking at certain counsels that can help us find the right mate. I challenge you to stay tuned with us and follow up in our broadcasts, and you see some lessons that the Lord will bring out to us that can help us in making this all important decision. I pray for you that if you have been waiting for a very long time, staying faithful to God, that the Lord will honor you. He will bring to you the right partner at the right time, and He will make you the right partner for that person. And if you are already making the wrong choice, I pray that the Lord will give you the grace, the power to cut it off, that the Lord will break the chains, the yoke of the devil that is upon your life, that relationship that is unhealthy to you, that is leading you away from God, and you know it. That the Lord will give you the strength to break off from it, whether it's the sex or the money that is holding you. The Lord will give you the power from above